Because last night, Roderick Strong made his debut in All Elite Wrestling when he went and saved Adam Cole from being attacked. So, number one, are you surprised at this debut? And two, do you think that we're going to see an official Undisputed Era / Undisputed Elite reunion in AEW?
To answer your first question, no. I say no because Roddy has been so irrelevant in WWE ever since the group split up. I think everyone actually became irrelevant when the group split up. And, like, it's not a knock on any of them. It's just that some people, like, they just work better in a group. And that's perfectly okay. Like, they bounced off each other's energies because they all have very important roles, but they just kind of just glue. Like when you put them together, it was just like one big ball of light when they're together, and then when they were separated, it's just kind of like dimmed. And that's okay. Like some people are meant to work on their own. Some people are meant to be a main event star. Some people are meant to be a mid card star. Some people could survive just being the tag team. But some people, they just need a faction. And even Adam Cole to me needs a faction. I'm sorry, but his run in AEW has been a flop. I think I stopped caring about him when he wrestled Orange Cassidy. And that's a long time ago. And it's no shade to either or. It's just that, like, Adam Cole just came off less intimidating. He already doesn't look intimidating with his stature. And this, I'm not trying to body shame or anything. It's just that, like, he already, like, looks less intimidating. Like, if I didn't know anything about wrestling and I just, like, saw Adam Cole randomly, I wouldn't think to take him seriously because he has a very generic, regular look. He doesn't have a very intimidating voice to him. However, when like you had him together with these 3 other guys, he just and then he was talking his shit and he was being a bully with them. Like for some reason there was like a power to that. And I feel like some people want to knock it because it's the E way, everything from the E is wrong. Listen, this company may be a piece of crap, but sometimes, actually I wouldn't say sometimes, most things that Triple H did in NXT 1.0 was damn near perfect. That was like out of the modern era, that was probably like the most elite form of wrestling coming out of the WWE. Anything that came from NXT 1.0, and I feel like if we're gonna bring those talents over to AEW, I mean, if it was never broken, what you trying to fix? You feel me? No way these other guys were ever going to survive on their own. People called that with Roddy and Bobby a long time ago. The only other person they sort of believed in was Kyle, and Kyle kind of, so no offense, flopped on his own, trying to be by himself. Not that he can't in the future, but he bounced better off with Adam Cole. It's kind of like, to me, like South Park when I think of like Kyle, Kenny, Cartman. I don't know why, but I imagine like Stan and Kyle. That's what I got out of like whatchamacallit, Stan and Kyle when I see Kyle
Adam
Riley
Cole
next to. Yeah, like they're like the best friends. Like, they just like they look better next to each other. Like, and there's nothing wrong with that. Don't get me wrong, it was slightly interesting to just play around with the concept of them being by themselves, but no, they could dominate the whole entire roster, the whole entire promotion, if you just let them come back together. And the same way they be dragging 30 minutes out with Roman, do that with the Undisputed Era because they are fun as hell to watch.
They are.
Bring that shit back, okay? So as long as they could do that, Tony Khan got my money and my attention because, bitch, I stopped watching wrestling for a couple weeks now. But if I see them come back, I'm still pissed off about Cody. I'm still boycotting, okay? If I see them come back, I'm here for it. Like, shit, I'll plop my ass down at 8 o'clock at night, bitch. But go on, Jordan. How do you feel about Roddy coming back?
So I was thoroughly surprised that Roddy appeared on Dynamite. One, because he's still on the WWE website. Like, he was still on the WWE website as he made his debut. So not to say that I was surprised because he was relevant or he wasn't. We just didn't know where his contract situation was with WWE because we saw him with Diamond Mine like some months back leading up to a match. But we never really heard anything from him. We didn't know if he was injured. We didn't know if he was healthy. We didn't know if he was cleared. But we just assumed that he was under contract with WWE. And for that, I was shocked. Now, as it pertains to a potential Undisputed Era, I believe that we're finally going to get it because I believe that Adam, Roddy, and Kyle O'Reilly are all perfect together. Like the chemistry that they developed was absolutely insane in NXT 1.0. I believe that this is something that they want to do. And I believe that the
Yeah.
first one, when they tried to do it, I think that it didn't go according to plan because of, injuries and things outside of their control. But ironically, I've never been invested more into Adam Cole's character as a singles wrestler than I am right now because of his feud with Chris Jericho. And I'm very, very eager to see where this goes because they've created something with substance. Because, Jericho attacked Adam. Obviously, there's a lot of influence that Jericho has on Adam Cole. Then Britt got attacked, and that was orchestrated by the JAS. So, like, there's a lot of layers to this story now, and I'm actually very, very interested in seeing Roddy come back to help out Adam Cole, and knowing that there's probably going to be a world in which the JAS is probably going to have to go up against Adam Cole, and they're going to get outnumbered. I wonder if we're going to continue to see returns. And for that, I'm very, very interested, and I really, really hope that we get a undisputed era, undisputed elite reunion, because I think, like you said, NXT 1.0, their presentation was absolutely perfect. And on top of that, now even Adam Cole, like, since he returned from injury, he looks a lot better. I think he's in really, really good shape. And so I'm just very, very eager to see where this goes. But I want to know how y'all feel about this. Um, Let us know in the comments. Do you believe that we're finally getting the undisputed elite run that we've been waiting for? Let us know.